method itself?
Yes. The return type should be of the dog type.
I mean, what's the use of dog D is equal to new dog over here?
The return type is a dog, right?
Yeah.
So that means it has to return a dog object.
Okay. Okay. So you have created the object and returned the object.
Correct. What is the use of it is a different story. The method has to return an object of the dog class.
Okay.
So this is what is exactly happening in the case of string also. See here, string s is equal to Selenium. Okay. So now here, when you say s dot to uppercase, what this to uppercase will do? This will return you another string, new string, right? On that string, you are finding the length of it. This is what it is. Okay.
So it will be in two cases. Either object will be returned or string will be returned. Or is there any third case?
It can be an object of other class also. See, now we have a dog here. So now what this guy can do is, this method can return you an object of the cat class. There's a cat class, okay, in the same package. Now here what it will do, say I'm having a method here, public void hunt rat. The cat is hunting. Right. So if this is a case, then what we'll do is instead of cat, I will make it as, sorry, dog, I'll make it as cat. Right. So now what this is doing, this is returning you a cat object. Now what you can do, you can simply say here, d.eat dot hunt. Still works.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So it will be only in two cases, where object is returned or string is returned.
Now tell me, when can you use a method? You can use the method only using the reference, right? Yeah. So whether it is eat or hunt rat, whatever it is, right? It's, you can only use the methods using the references, right? So the reference variable can be of class, or it can be of the type string. That's all.
Yeah.
Right? It can be of the interface also. Anything which is a class, interface, abstract class, whatever it is. Then it could be a string, which is also a class.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it clear now? Haima, is it clear to you?
Yes, Patil.
Okay. Umapati, is it clear to you?
Yes, but what was an actual question from this bit? I didn't get.
What is trying to ask is d.eat.hunt rat, right? Okay. So how is this working?
Oh.
Right. So d.eat is going to give you an object of the cat class. Using that cat class object, you are invoking the hunt rat method.
Yeah.
Correct, right?
Yeah.
So how is this possible? Is it possible only with respect to strings, or is it possible with respect to any other classes, is what he was trying to ask.
No. Oh.
Okay. That's a good question. Yeah. All right. So let us continue our discussion. New class strings October 10th. Okay, so string s is equal to, say, Java, or say Java is interesting. Selenium will be further interesting. I am assuming that all of you are enjoying this session, and I'm putting the sentence, okay? So this is what it is. Now, so what we'll try to do here is, this is a big sentence. Yeah. So anything which is there inside a string is, anything which is there inside a double quotes is a string. So now what I'll do is, there is one method in the string class which is very useful for us automation. There's a method called a split. So what this split will do is, so we are trying to split, okay? the string. So we are trying to split the string using a space. Wherever space is there, I'm trying to split it. Maybe for now, to make it consistent, I'll put this. Right, so there's no space here. So now what happens is, whenever you split a string, okay, using any delimiter, it cannot be space. It can be using any other characters also.
Patil, your voice is low.
It's still low. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a resound.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think you're not speaking in headphone, right?
Let me see. I'll try to use another headphone. Yeah, let me see that. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Is it not audible at all, or how is it?
So sometimes it's kind of pretty low, and sometimes it's like resounding, like kind of an echo.
Echo would be there. My flat is totally empty, so I'm conducting the class over there. That's why yesterday also you're facing that. Yeah. So now let me try to be a little slow and near to the phone.
No, this is fine now. So
This is
what
fine now?
you are speaking, this was fine.
Okay, that's fine then. So now I'm trying to split this using the, let us say, dollar. Then what it will do, imagine there is a dollar here, or hash, whatever it is. So this whole string will be broken or split using the hash. So the result of the split function is, it is going to return you a string array. Remember that. The return type is a string array. So the return type of the split function is a string array. Okay, it is going to give you a string array. So now it has become an array, right? So now what we will do, we will try to look through this and see the data type is string, see some third party variable, array is str, for each loop, all of you remember, right? System.out.println. So now when it is splitted this, you have one element and the rest all is one element. Okay, so that's how it works. Now see here, this is one element, this is one element. Now if I split this using the space, now what happens? Everything you will get it as, see, all of them are elements. One by one, one by one, one by one. Okay. So split is a very, very useful function, useful method for automation engineers, because what we will do is most of the times we will basically be getting the big string and then from the page we will be reading the whole sentence, and then we might want to split it and then see whether in the third position whether the user's surname is there or user's email ID is there, something like that. Okay, is it clear to all of you? Haima, is it clear to you how the split function works?
Yeah, Patil.
Wonderful. Umapati, is that clear to you?
Yes, Patil.
Okay. Jaspreet, is that clear to you?
Yeah, it's clear.
Wonderful. So now let us continue. String s is equal to, say, selenium. Yes, dot. What in dot is it? Contains. Contains is basically sequence of characters, right? So you can, I think we have discussed this if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this will tell you whether a character yes is present inside this or not. The return type of this would be true. See? Okay, so contains, I think we have discussed it if I'm not wrong, but this is a very, very important method. Okay, let us go further. Okay, one important method is there. We will discuss that. Substring. So this is a very, very useful method in the string class. Let us try to focus on this. S.substring. Now, what this substring will do? Any idea, anybody? What the substring will do? Okay. So now, substring means there is an overloaded method of substring. There are two methods of substring. One is from the first position, extract till the end. From the first position, that is 0, this is 1. From this position, extract till the end. That's what is the meaning. Okay, so the substring will also give you a string. The return type is string. Remember that, right? I'm storing it in the string now, right? This is what it is. When I print S1, what it prints now, let us see. See, from E, it has started printing everything till the end. Is this clear now what the substring will do, Umapati? It is going to give you a substring from the string. If I say from the third index, give everything, it will give you all of that. See?
Yeah, but
Haima,
I
is
got
it clear? Haima, is it clear
Yes,
to you?
Patil.
Okay.
Yes.
Jaspreet, is it clear to you?
So it will count from 0, right?
It will
So
count
if
from
you are
0.
passing 3, it will include third or not. I mean,
It will. It from the third until the end. See, that's what is the output.
so 0, 1, 2, it will not include.
Yeah, see 0, 1, 2, it will be from the third position. From the third position till the end of the string.
So actually, that's the fourth position. If you are starting
0,
from 0.
1, 2, substring s dot 3 from the 3 position. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. 3 index, this is not position, index.
Yeah. So third index and fourth position.
No. There, don't get confused. There's no position and index separately here. There is
Okay.
only index.
Okay.
Okay. 0th index, first index, second index, third index. Right? This is the third index. From the third index, fetch till the end of the string.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Wonderful. There is one more function, one more method of substring, which is the overloaded method. What it will do is see a string s2 is equal to substring of beginning index say 1, end index say 4 or say 5. So you can basically 1 second, give me 1 second, please. Okay. Hey guys, sorry. Actually, my system needed a reboot. Yesterday it was showing me again and again. I put it for reboot. It's been rebooting since almost, 20 minutes. Yes. I trust all of you, and I'm ensuring that you don't disclose anything in case if you happen to see something. Okay, so now what is this substring is going to do? From the first position, that is from the first index, 0, 1, this is this index, extract till the fifth index. That's what is the meaning. But remember, it is not going to include fifth index. It is always 5 minus 1. Just see here, what is the method says? It says that, see, end index minus 1. Always remember this. Okay, so returns a string that is a substring of the string. The substring begins at the specified index and extends to the character at the index, end index minus 1. Okay, so always remember this, right? When I print this S2 now here, see here, first index is E, E-L-E-N, right? It is only returning how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. Why it is not returning the fifth? It is not returning the fifth because the substring works 5 minus 1. It works like this. Okay. Is it clear now, Aima?
Yes, Patil.
Is it clear? Okay, excellent. Jasprit, is it clear to you? Jasprit?
Yeah, it's clear.
Umapati, is that clear to you?
One question, but what does the first one talks about? 1, 5 means?
This is the beginning index from where the extraction should begin. This is the end index till where the extraction should go, right? That means it will go till here, but it will not include this.
Okay.
Minus 1.
Okay. So after 5, what all is there? It does not show.
It is up to 4, it is going to consider. From the first index till 4. It will give you, see?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. So now let us continue. So we have other function.
No, one question. In yesterday's class, we were talking about string literal, right? Is anything specific on that literal? The
No,
word
literal means it's a constant. Literal means the word literal. See, basically, literal means constant. Using the word string.
okay. I
So
just
literal
wanted to
is
confirm.
no, literal means just a constant.
Okay.
So now one more method that I'm trying to recollect was, there are a lot of methods in strings. Okay, we are trying to compare. We are trying to learn some of the very used words, widely used words. Index of is done. Last index of is done. Is empty, right? So what this returns? It returns a boolean. That means this will be a very useful function for you, especially when the string is an empty string, right? So now, is this string an empty string? False. Is this string an empty string? True. Like this. Okay. Just straightforward one, and then
Do we have concat also to concat
concat
these?
is just a concat. That's a good question. Concat is there. Concat is just like joining. For concatenation also there is a function. There is a method. I'm sorry, I'm interchangingly using this word functions and method. Okay, so it's just because I've been using some other technologies parallelly. So, but in terms of Java, it is always methods. Now see, dot concat yes1, meaning you please join these two strings. That's what is the meaning. Join these two and return it. Okay, see here what it does. Selenium automation. If there's a space here, the space also will come. So concat is just like what? This is same as system.out.println yes plus yes1. See? So instead of using plus operator, you can use the concat method.
So in this case, plus operator is overloaded, right?
No. Plus operator, when both of them are strings, it will concat.
Yeah, but normally we use plus to add two numbers.
That is only if both of them are ints.
Yeah.
Okay, when both of them are strings, or one is string, one is int, then it will concat. Okay. Excellent. So I think we discussed about that right earlier. So plus is used to concat and add also. Okay, then now int x is equal to 205 is there. Okay. Now I want to convert this 205, which is a number. Okay, give me 1 second. There's a lot of disturbance here today. As I said, the shifting and all is still not over. It's a lot of labors are there. Anyway, so int x is equal to 205. right? Now, what I want to do is I want to convert this 205 into a string. Okay, I want to convert a int into a string, right? How do I do that? Just see here, string dot value of. There is a method called as value of. It is a static method. That's why I'm using string, right? It is a static method. That's why I'm using value of. Okay, I'm not creating object. I'm not saying s dot. I'm saying string dot value of x. So now what happens here is this x will be converted as a, this x won't get converted. Basically, when you pass the x as an argument, now you will get it as a string. See here, what I'm trying to tell you here is you will get 205 like this now. This is what is the meaning. If you want to imagine that, you know, you are reading something and that is in the form of a int, but now you want that in the form of a string. Why? Because maybe there is a method which takes only string as an argument, right? So that is when you can convert an int to a string. Okay, so now how do you know whether it is got converted or not? You can just say s.length. It will give you the length of it. See here, length is 3. If you want to again check system.out.println yes dot caret first index, it will give you whatever is there in the first index. See, 0 is there. So 205.
Patil, one question: is there any what do you say, a wrapper class for string?
Good question. No. Why it is not there? Tell me. Because string itself is a class. Why do you need a wrapper class for that? Wrapper classes are only there for primitives.
Like we have integer class, right?
Right.
We are using integer dot parse int.
Right.
So
that is a wrapper class for int primitive, because int is a primitive.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't have any inbuilt methods.
Okay.
Right. That is why, you know, we are using this. Okay.
Yeah.
So the string is itself is a class. There is no wrapper class for that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So string dot caret. Is this clear now? Umapati, is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Haima, is it clear?
Yes, Patil.
Okay. Umapati, is it clear? Okay. Jaspreet?
Yes.
Yeah, it's clear.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. So now let us continue. What else is there in the string class? So I think mostly we have covered most of that. Say string s is equal to.
And just one question: can we convert date into string?
That's a good question. So for that, there's a separate class. Okay, I will talk about that. There's a date class for that. Yeah, date conversion is a different topic. Okay, just split. We will surely cover that.
Yeah.
So now see here, this is a string, right? Now, so this is a double. Okay. So this is a double. So now this double, if I want to convert this into a string, double s is equal to this. Now what I will do? String dot value of double. Okay. So what this will give you is, this will give you again a string. So it has converted the double into string. Now how many characters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are there. You find the length of it. You will get 6. Okay. Yeah. So let me run this. See here. So it is not that you are only converting double to string or int to string. You can convert any other data type to string, provided it supports that. Okay. If you're trying to convert something which is not in the form of a double, first of all, your compiler itself won't allow, right? So So you have a lot of methods to convert different data types to string. String dot value of here float double long etc etc. Okay. Whatever is mostly useful, we have covered that.
In that case, what it is not supported?
Yes. So basically, in that case, your compiler itself will block. See, it is something like this. If I'm trying to tell you that convert, or let us say long, L is equal to, yeah. No, in this case, most everything is supported because in the first level compiler itself will block. If you are trying to assign something to an incorrect data type, compiler itself will block. Now, what I was trying to say is that is a separate context. I'll tell you that when we talk about the wrapper classes. Okay. See, when you're converting, what we are doing here, we're converting a int to string, right? Imagine you're converting a string to int. Just imagine, right? Anything can be string, right? Anything can be string. For example, string s is equal to this itself is a string. Okay, so now see here, this is also string, right? So now if you try to convert this into int, when you have a function to convert a int into a string, there will be a method to convert a string into int. Now, when you try to convert this into a int, then you will get an exception. Why? Because it is having something which is not supported by int, right? That is what I was trying to say. But in the case of string, if you're converting any other data type to string, you should not get any problems. Okay, that's a good question, Mopati. Haima, is it clear to you? Haima?
Yes, Patil. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Jaspreet, is that clear to you?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, wonderful. String S is equal to selenium. Let us see if any methods are left over. Very crucial methods. Concat contains what else? Hash code. Hash code, as I told you, it will give you the hash code means it will give you the hash code of the string. That means it has a unique formula to calculate the hash code of every string. You calculate the characters and get the ASCII values and then do some, math on that and then finally give you some hash code. Okay, so this hash code is different. We see string S1. And then here S1 is equal to S is in smaller case. Find the hash code of that. So that will be different because hash code is basically based on the string. Okay, so if you go to the hash code, it has a unique formula to calculate that hash code, which is a unique value for every string, right? So hash code method, if you remember in the object class, it returns you an int. Here also it is written in int, but it's been overridden in the string class. Okay. Yes, dot. What else? Value of join. Join is just like a concat. Trim starts with, ends with. I think mostly we discussed everything. For now, we should be fine. We will come back to some of the methods when we discuss about regular expressions. Okay. All right. So, any questions on strings? Haima, do you have any questions?
I'm good, Patil.
Wonderful. Umapati, do you have any questions?
No, Patil.
Okay. Jaspreet. Yes, Preeti, join.
Yeah. What's the use of hash code actually over here?
You were there when we discussed about the object class. See, hash code is a unique value for every object. Every object will have a unique int value, right? So that's what the hash code is. The two objects are said to be equal when their hash code is equal. Okay. Yeah. So in the case of string, what they have done is they have overridden this, and then they have basically whatever int that object class returns, they are overriding it, and then they have a separate logic. Take this character, find this ASCII value, take this, find the ASCII value, then finally convert that into int. Okay, using some formula. We don't know what is the internal implementation. It is just, you can say that int representation of a string. int representation of the object. Sorry, int
So
representation.
what it will print if we run this?
Int. It will print int value. Any hash code will always give you an int. One second. So hash code will basically give you the int representation of an object. It will give an int value. For example, maybe ID, you can say ID of the object.
So if both strings are same, the hash code will be same or different?
They will be same.
So instead of capital S, if we make small s, then both hash codes should be same.
Yes, it will be same.
Can you do that?
Yes, so unique int representation of an object. Okay, so let us see that. What is the representation of this? Yeah. So for other objects, see what is it printing? See for a dog, it is printing like this. Sorry. What was that? D dot hash code, right? Yeah. What is it printing for dog? Dog, it's printing some other value. Is it clear? Usually we say that two objects are equal when their hash code is equal by default. Okay. You can, however, override the equals method. Do you remember that, Umapati, we discussed about overriding the equals method and two-string method?
Yes, Patel.
Okay, just with you were there that time?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, correct. Haima, is it clear to you whatever I discussed so far?
Yeah.
Okay. And oh, Vijay is there. Okay, Vijay. Are you able to hear me, Vijay?
Sir, good evening.
Yeah. Okay, good evening. So is that clear to you, Vijay?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So let us continue. What else? So now going further. One second. Friday. So now we have learned that strings are immutable, meaning when I change the string, that means whenever we edit the string, it will not edit the same object. It will basically return a new object. When I convert this yes to uppercase, it will not update the same yes. It is going to update it will create a new object altogether. Right? If I want the new object yes also to point to the new object, then I have to explicitly say this. Correct? Is it clear? This is what we have studied so far. Strings are immutable. Otherwise, if you just do like this and then come back and print yes here, this will not. Basically, it's not going to change. This yes, this is still is lowercase, but this is converted into uppercase. It has returned you a new object. You are not storing that into a new object, right? You are not taking that reference into anywhere. That is why it is wasted, right? But yes is still pointing to Selenium. Okay, this is what is immutability of the string. But there is one class called as string builder. ESB is equal to new string builder of say Selenium. So what is the string builder class? The string builder class is also just like string, but it is mutable, meaning I can change this itself. See here, I can say SB dot append. Append, this function was, this method was not there in the string. Now it is there in the string builder. I want to append automation to it. It is just like your concat, okay, append. Now, I have not pointed once again, I'm not writing here SB here is equal to like this, right? What I'm doing here is I'm just appending. Now see, system dot println SB. What it will do? It is joining it, right? Or if you're getting confused with the append, which we have not discussed, it is not there in the string, right? So now say SB dot to upper. SB dot append is there, to upper is not there. I'll tell you what is the important one. Delete. See here? Delete char at index, let us say 0. It is going to delete the char which is there at the 0th index. And after that, when you print that, what it will print? Let us see. So that means it is a mutable string. String builder is a class which is basically mutable class. Strings are immutable. You cannot modify the value of the strings. If you modify, a new object is created. However, string builder is a mutable class. Is this clear? Difference between string builder and string. Is it clear? That means the original object itself is changed. Okay, now let me show you that. For example, SB dot. Okay, I will use another method which is say set char at. Okay, set char at 0th index. Make it as set char as yum. Or W, right? So where S is there, it will become Velenium, right? Yes. So the same string is getting updated. It is not returning even new string. This is just a mutable portion of the string. This is a mutable class. This is a different class altogether, but they have given this explicitly for having the mutable strings. You can update, you can delete, you can do whatever you want to do. Okay, SB dot. See, substring and all is fine. Okay, replace we have discussed. I'm going to insert. See, what you want to insert? You want to insert a lot of overloaded methods there. So now see here. At the second index, right? Insert. See, automation. So what is the meaning of this? Just see this, understand this, very important. So this is Selenium. I'm saying that at the second index, you forcefully put automation there. Okay. I'm not printing it. I should be printing that. See here, 0, 1. In the second index, it has put automation, and after that, rest of the characters are again there. It is inserting in the middle. Is it clear now, Umapati?
Yes, Patel. One question on this append. And append is like more or less like concatenation.
Yes, append is the concat, yeah.
So any major difference? Like both are same.
Both the same. Only thing is it is mutable. That was immutable.
Oh, okay.
Correct, right? That returns a immutable.
Okay.
That gives you a new string object, but whereas it updates the same object.
Right? Okay, got it.
Haima, is it clear to you? Haima?
Yes, Patel.
Okay. Jasprit, is it clear to you? Jasprit?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Umapati, is it clear to you? Okay, Umapati has said yes. Preeti.
Yes, Patel.
Preeti is not there. Vijay, is that clear to you?
Yes, sir, clear, sir.
Okay, wonderful. SB dot. Now, one important Method in the string class I forgot to tell you. Now let us discuss that. Selenium is there. Now I want to reverse this string. It should become ulta. How do you reverse the string? What we need to do is just see. We will need to get the characters right. We know how to get the characters one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one, right? So what I will do is I will put a loop, but this loop will run not from here, it will run from here. Okay, that means it should run from where? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should run from length minus 1, not hard coded as 7. I will say int x is equal to s dot length minus 1. That means it will start from the last index. Okay, then it should come till here, where till 0 it should come. That means x is greater than or equals to 0 it should come. Till 0 it should come. X minus minus I will do. Why minus minus, tell me? Minus minus means it will come ulta. Minus minus, do you remember decrement operator? Right, now see, just to show it to you, system.out.println x, what it will, sorry, yes dot char at x. It will print the characters one by one, ulta. Now see here. See, it has become ulta, right? But now how do you get the string as ulta? What you need to do is when you get the character, append it into another string. That's all. See here, what we will do? I will have one more string here. See, I'll call it as reverse. That is nothing. It's an empty string. Now what we will do here is whatever character I am getting, I am saying rev is equal to rev plus. Are you getting what it's trying to do? It is trying to append the, see, whenever you add a string to int, string to char, or string to int, it will append two different data types. This is string, this is char. It will take m, it will append, and then it will take u, it will append m to u because m is already there in rev. Rev is m now, m plus u, then rev is m plus u, again I, like that. Once you print the rev here, finally you will get the string, reverse string. See, this is a common interview question. Can you just go through this and ask me if you have any questions?
Instead of this, we don't have any separate method for reverse.
There is no separate methods in the string class. Why? Because it is immutable. You cannot reverse the same string.
We don't have string reverse.
You don't have that in the string class. You have it in the string builder class. See, how can you reverse a string? If you reverse a string, it will become a new string, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's why you cannot change this, right? That's why they are not given it. Okay. However, in the case of string builder, SB is equal to new string of. Remember, this is how you create the string builder class object. In the case of this, they have given you a reverse method. Reverse. So what this will do, it will basically reverse your whole string. Cancel, why there's an error. New string of SB is equal to new string builder. SB is already used somewhere. String builder SB. Duplicate. Where is SB used? SB is used here. Yeah, that's where the problem. Okay, now this will reverse. See? Okay, so if somebody gives you a string and asks you to reverse it, what you can do? String builder SB is equal to new string builder of that string. It can be a string here, and it can be S also. Everything is same. S is nothing but it's pointing to this. Right? You can pass a string as a constructor argument to string builder. Now, when you do this, you will get that. If somebody asks you in the interview, this is the easiest way to do, but nobody would expect you to do this. They will ask you to write the logic. In that case, you have to write like this. Starting from the ulta and coming till 0. If you don't put greater than or equals to 0, then it won't come. Remember, very, very important. It will only come till here. It will not consider yes. Okay. Is this clear now, Umapati?
Yes, Patil.
Okay. Jaspreet, is it clear to you?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Haima, is it clear to you?
Yes, Patil.
Wonderful. And Vijay, is that clear to you?
Yes, clear, sir.
Okay, wonderful. So this is more or less, we have covered mostly everything about string and string builder. So there is one class called as string buffer. So there is no difference, much difference between string builder and string buffer. Okay. So what is the string builder and string buffer? If I have to tell you, any idea, anybody? So
Buffer means
basic,
generally it goes and stores something.
nothing like that. So for now you remember string builder and string buffer are exactly same. Okay. So there are only one difference is one when we use multi-threading, when multiple threads are accessing the same kind of object, so then one class is thread safe, another class is not thread safe. Okay, that's the only thing. Otherwise, both of them are very same. Both of them are mutable strings. Both of them will create mutable strings. Okay, is this clear to all of you? Don't worry about string buffer. Leave that. It is same as this. Exactly same. Except thread safety, there's no difference. All right. Haima, is it clear to you today's session, whatever we discussed?
Yes, Patil.
Okay. Jaspreet, is it clear to you?
Yeah, it's clear.
Umapati, is it clear to you?
Yes, Patil. It's clear.
Vijay, is that clear to you?